Shaun Tempers was dismissed by the Reverend Dan Wilson from the Devil's Rejects, essentially for failing to follow the plan, so said Dan Wilson.
Well, you know, Greg Hunter, and the thing is, I had to actually side with Dan Wilson on this one. I'm not a big Dan Wilson fan, but when somebody doesn't follow the plan, when somebody doesn't go along with what they want you to go along with, you fire them. You get rid of them. They're dead weight. They're no good to you.
Good.
And he couldn't get the job done the first time, so he was no use to Dan Wilson there.
All right, now, whether that is true or not remains to be seen. He earned a second shot at the World's Television Championship, and that is what we are seeing right here. 10 minutes for the prize that makes you the best wrestler on television today, a prize that Truitt Fields has now held for 14 months, the World's Television Champion.
Has it been 14?
He has been the television champion of the world for a year and 2 months.
I felt like it was Groundhog Day. I kept waking up to the same day.
Good grief.
That's how long this man's been television champion of the world, is 14 months. I got to give him credit. I got to give him all the credit in the world. He has done a stand-up job of defending that television championship. You know, now granted, he hasn't gone in there with the tough challengers. He's faced a bunch of tomato cans. He's had to use the time limit to his advantage. I'm pretty sure he's had to cheat here and there. But what can I say?
You're referring to Shaun Tempers as a tomato can?
I never said that.
You said he's faced a bunch of tomato cans.
Well, then he faced Shaun Tempers.
And you're calling Azriel, who is the Young Lions champion, newly crowned. You're calling him a tomato can?
Would you stop putting words in my mouth? I didn't say that.
I am not putting anything in your mouth.
I didn't point out any one particular tomato can. I just said he fought a bunch of them.
Well, he is not facing a tomato can here, nor has he ever for the World's
Your
Television
words are
Championship.
fruitcake, and I don't want them in my mouth.
Oh, Lord. The World's Television title on the line here, folks. Truitt Fields and Shaun Tempers. 10 minutes to decide the best wrestler on television today. Look for a very scientific contest, I have to believe. Tempers, I give the technical edge. Truitt Fields, more of a power man, perhaps has a speed and agility edge as well. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Beautiful drop kick from the challenger, Shaun Tempers.
Hey, you know, and the thing is, I've noticed a new spring in the step of Shaun Tempers. I've noticed, you know, there's been, you know, a newfound exuberance, so to speak. And this seems like, you know, it was the Shaun Tempers who started several years ago. Who am I seeing come up in the ranks?
Well, he certainly right now is near the top of those ranks as a challenger to the World's Television title. He is a multiple-time tag team champion, 4 times here in NWA Anarchy, more than any other individual. Looking to claim singles gold, the World's Television title. Right here tonight, armbar applied, backed up to the far side ropes. Whip is reversed. Leapfrog. Oh, wait, whoa. Tempers his knee.
That knee, I mean, he may have come down on it wrong right there, Greg Hunter. I mean, you know, you keep your feet flat, but I mean, the thing is, it seems like maybe the apron or maybe something shifted there and caused him to land on his knee the wrong way.
But Tempers saying he can continue, and he is back to his feet. Good sportsmanship, saying let's go, and now pushing Truitt Fields back. Shaun Tempers does not want anything to stand by. Wait a minute here, looking for the killing fields perhaps. Couple of back elbows. Hauls him up. That knee giving out. He could not hold Truitt Fields up.
And the thing is, you know, Truitt Fields is, and right there, that's what you got to do. You got to go right for it. The thing is, you're the television champion of the world. You got to go for it. It doesn't matter if this guy's your friend. You can hold hands, sing Kumbaya, and roast marshmallows later. The idea behind this is to walk out still the World Television Champion.
Dropping elbows across the knee of Shaun Tempers, but you can see a certain friendship has been kindled For those of you at home that can read lips, Truitt Fields looked right at him and said, "I'm sorry, man," and then proceeded to go to work on the wounded appendage. Truitt Fields may not like what he has to do, but he knows what he needs to do to retain that World's Television Championship. He's in there with a wounded man, and that is the body part he's going after.
He shouldn't have to apologize. If I was him and my friend hurt his leg, I would rip him off. I would do everything I could to make sure that I still walked out on the better end of the deal.
That's good to know. Right now, as time is winding down, less than 5 minutes remain in the time limit for the World's Television title.
And Greg Hunter's season's beatings has no bearing on that television championship time limit. It is a solid 10 minutes, no matter what.
It certainly is. Right now, again being shoved away. And now, Shaun Tempers moves out of the way. Truitt Fields collides with the turnbuckle, but dropped toe hold, and down comes Shaun Tempers on the bad wheel.
And Greg Hunter, the thing is, I'm really impressed here. I'm seeing a killer instinct inside Truitt Fields going right for that leg, and that's what he needs to do.
He is doing exactly what he has to do, exactly right, going after the wounded appendage. That left leg, which the knee may or may not have been blown out, could have been tweaked, but with the assault being put on it, could be much worse by the end of this contest when he came down off of that leapfrog.
And just think, Shaun Tempers should be thinking Truitt Fields. We're right here. We've got a few shopping days left till Christmas. Now Shaun Tempers can park in the handicap parking lot, and he can drive the little motor cart they have at the front of the store.
Did you give it a rest? Really? Good grief. Setting up for vertical suplex. Muscles him over, hooks the far leg, and only a 2 count. Despite the bad will, Shaun Tempers trying to fight through the pain. He has a chance to be the television champion of the world. Truitt Fields not going to make it an easy task, though.
Well, the other thing, too, Truitt Fields needs to stop looking out to these idiots for approval. These people are not going to do anything but give you lice or some kind of venereal disease.
Oh. Good grief. 7 minutes gone in this World Television title match. Less than 3 minutes for Shaun Tempers to try to rally back. Less than 3 minutes for Truitt Fields to put away the challenger to the World's Television title. Truitt Fields receiving end of right hands. Cannot be a whole lot behind him because he can't put all of his weight on his legs. That being Shaun Tempers, double Dutch clutch, hits the ropes, not a lot of momentum. And he ends up eating that elbow.
He had enough momentum to meet the elbow of Truitt Fields right there, and it could be just about the end here for one Shaun Tempers.
Cover, hook of the leg, and only a 2 count, says referee Ken Wallace. Back to the cover, lateral press, did not hook a leg that time. Again, a 2 count as time is winding down. And now,
2 minutes remain in this contest.
There you hear the call, 2 minutes left for the World's Television title. Spinning toe hold here by Truitt Fields. Tweaking the knee as much as possible. Shoulders down. Only a 1 count, and now kicks away. Tempers with the roll up. 1, 2.
And as we heard the 2-minute warning, this right here could be the hottest 2 minutes of wrestling action. As, whoa.
Well, wait just a second here. Dan Wilson has come out to ringside. The Reverend has arrived. I don't know if our cameras have picked this up just yet.
He's just out of camera range there, but looking on.
And right now, sets up, looking perhaps Tempur-Pedic, but he had to come down on the bad wheel, and you can see that momentary pause. 2.
1 minute remains in this contest.
That momentary pause, as we hear the 1 minute call now, that momentary pause could have just cost Shaun Tempers the television championship.
1 minute less than for the World's Television title. And right now, setting him up, looking for the neck breaker, hangman style. Truitt's got the hands. He breaks the grip, trying to fight away from it. Spins him back around. Killing Fields, elbow, make it 2.
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds left for the time limit. Looking for a backslide. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
The time very quickly running down here. They've got to have less than 20 seconds.
Belly to back suplex, countering the Killing Fields. He just folded the man up like an accordion. And again, a 2 count. As the ref, now that is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 10-minute time limit has expired. This match is a draw. Therefore, still the world's television champion is Truitt Fields.
Shaun Tempers had the man covered, only a 2 count. Obviously not aware that he only had less than 30 seconds left. Was trying to pick the man up, definitely setting him up for something.
And has possession now of the championship belt, the world television title. Look at Dan Wilson. A look of sadistic glee this holiday season. And the belt placed over the shoulder by Shaun Tempers as the Reverend apparently just found a lump of coal in his stocking. And right now, Shaun Tempers asking for a microphone.
I asked you for one more match, and I said to myself, if I couldn't get it done in 10 minutes, well, that was my only chance, and I'm a man of my word. I just want you to let you know, you're an incredible athlete and one hell of a deserving champion, and it was an honor to be here with you tonight.
Sportsmanship there from Shaun Tempers. What?
I'm disgusted.
Folks, still the television champion of the world, Truitt Fields.